So post 1v1 All-Star break, Angel Reese has been ridiculous in Unrivaled, and it is getting more and more obvious that with the spacing in Unrivaled, nobody can guard her. And I mean that. Nobody can guard Angel Reese. And are her layups bad? Yeah. Like, she missed a couple of gimmies. But until people figure out how to guard Angel Reese on the seal, once she figures out to score layups, she's going to put up 18 a game. Like, it's actually scary. It's actually scary because yesterday's game, she outmanned Napheesa Collier. Again, Fee could not hit a shot. Like, there were a lot of very easy shots Fee had. And then late down the stretch, I mean, Napheesa Collier had an opportunity to, I think she had a chance to make it a 2-point game, and a couple of bad possessions then happened. And yeah, but for Angel Reese, she played 23 minutes because her team was down to 4 players. I'm not counting Kiki Jefferson as a player. They were down to 4 players, no Azrae Stevens, so she had to play 23 minutes. She had 22 points and 13 rebounds. 22 and 13 sorry, not 13. Jesus, 13 defense rebounds, 21 rebounds. She had 8 offensive rebounds. And like, it's not like this is a bad defensive rebounding team. Like, she had more offensive rebounds than the other team. Like, more offensive rebounds than her matchup, Napheesa Collier, had defensive rebounds. That is impressive. Because Fee is elite. Like, Fee is the best player in the world. And Angel Reese's just ability to seal completely destroyed her. Like, if you're looking at Angel's field goal percentage, it was sub 50. And in fairness to her, there were a couple of possessions where it was like miss, offensive board, miss. Doesn't matter. Does it really matter? Does that really matter? She still had 22 points and 19 shots. Which isn't that bad. And she had 21 rebounds. She had 21 rebounds. And look, and people are always talking about, oh, she catches her own rebounds. Who cares? Like, I'm sorry. If somebody gets the ball and scores first time, or they get the ball, get the rebound, 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 get the rebound. I'm obviously exaggerating here. And then put it in, just trying to make a point. It's still 2 points from that offensive possession. Yes, would it be ideal if they just scored first time? But again, Angel Reese did a couple of times. She had something like 11 first half boards. She had a double-double in the first half. She had a double-double-double. Like, and I cannot believe the freaking McDonald's did not release the McDouble Double. Like, that is still, for me, one of the biggest fumbles in marketing history. Like, how do you not release the McDouble Double? I mean that. Like, how do you not release the McDouble Double? When there is an opportunity to release the McDouble Double, you double down on the McDouble Double. But, yeah, it's like, they went and beat the Lunar Owls. Yes, the Lunar Owls, like, Courtney Williams barely played, Shakira Austin barely played. Yeah, they're going to have to lose eventually, and it was one of those games where Alicia Gray couldn't hit a shot. Skylar Diggins was good. And in the 3v3 setting, you've got Chelsea Gray, who can still kind of, her speed on offense doesn't make any difference because she can kind of back down, fall away. Whereas, like, she was getting cooked, in fairness, on the defensive end. But at the same time, like, she still scored 26, and Chelsea Gray can still get a bucket. Like, I'm making another video about this, but no, Chelsea Gray is not the freaking best point guard in the WNBA. We can be honest here. On this channel. But, yeah, so what a performance. And, like, if you're looking at Angel Reese's performances, like, since she got she got chucked in this game. Since the game she got chucked, they're 4-0, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, they beat the Vinyl, where she is averaging, like, 21 rebounds, 15, 12, 15. And again, she had 15 rebounds in 8 minutes. She's averaging the guts of 15 rebounds a game. She's averaging over 15 rebounds a game since the 1v1 break. Oh no, sorry, this game was before the 1v1 break. Either way, look at her offensive rebounding numbers in her last 4. She kind of was slow at the start when it came to the offensive rebounds, but 5, 6, 5, 8. No, like, it's not even, I think people are trying to box out. Nobody can. She just has this ability that she just reacts quicker. It's as simple as that. Like, people are talking about everything that Angel Reese does well. Like, her reaction time is quicker, and she anticipates a shot going up. So it's a big thing when I've noticed in women's basketball, especially recently. Like, the more you watch it, most players wait until the shot is released from the player's hands before they box out. Angel Reese, if she thinks a player is going to shoot the ball, she hasn't boxed out. She will be boxing out in the middle of a damn offense. Like, obviously, it is just sealing in the offense, but that's all she does. That is her game. And that is when Angel Reese is at her best, is in and around the basket sealing. That is why I don't think Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso are going to end up playing together long term, because I don't think their play styles fit each other. But because, like, I think if you gave Angel Reese a Alana Smith, and Angel Reese was able to play inside, whereas Alana Smith was able to play outside, or I'm trying to think, or heck, even if you get someone gave her a Stewie type player, and she was able to just play in purely inside a center. Like, I don't know who can guard. I don't know in the WNBA who can guard Angel Reese. If Nafisa Collier can't do it, I actually don't know who can. And once Angel Reese can stop being guarded by the backboard and the rim, I don't actually know who can physically guard the way she seals. And I mean that, like, and again, it's not a knock saying she's bad at layups. If she can figure out the layups, I don't think it'll be next season. It's clear and Unrivaled. Like, she is benefiting from the fact that they can't double down. And with Camila Cardoso, I think it's going to be a little bit of a struggle because teams can double down. Teams will give up the free throw jumper for Camila Cardoso over the Angel Reese seal every single time. And then teams will give up the Angel Reese long two. They'll give that up. You live with it rather than if Cardoso gets positioning it to score. So that's where kind of the thing is. But Angel Reese is showing that when she has space around her and she's got a point guard that's able to hit her on the seals, she is like top quality at what she does. And once again, I don't actually know if there is a person that can guard the way she seals and the way she rebounds, because she's stronger than Alyssa Thomas. So I don't actually know if there's a player in the WNBA that can guard her. Once she can stop being guarded by the rim and the backboard, and kind of, once the game, honestly, just the game's slowing down to her, and she figures out, like, even if she doesn't change her layup animation, just figure out a way to seal so that the players are behind you and they can't block the scoop. Something just along those lines, because you're seeing it here. What Angel Reese does well, she does better than any other player in the world. And on any given game, like, she is the physically, I'm not sure if she's the strongest, but she's the best at using her body in the entire WNBA. She is. There's nobody that uses their body as well as Angel Reese on the floor. And I don't know if she's the strongest, but she sure as hell looks like the strongest player in the league. She's the strongest player in the league, and there is nobody that plays the game. I'm not even going to say it as high a motor. I'm not even going to say it's a motor thing. It's an effort thing. There is no player that processes. There are two players, in fairness, I've made this argument since about 15 games of the last season. There are two players in the WNBA that process the game faster than everybody else. And it's Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. The two of these players just process the game faster. So if you're talking about like what Caitlin Clark's like biggest skill is, if you watch her play, it's the fact that she sees two passes ahead. She's creating space for things. Is like she's not a Chelsea Gray looking to make the flashy pass for who's open. Caitlin Clark's thinking, what can I do? Defender does this, X player open. A little bit like a Jokic, a little bit like a LeBron James. Whereas Angel Reese, she just processes, she gets in lanes, her hands are quicker, she's really good defending the perimeter because she anticipates well. I don't know if she's quick, she just anticipates better than everybody else. And we saw it against Nafisa Collier, the best player in the world, where that just her strength, her ceiling, her processing ability. Like, it's not everything, not like anything tangible. Angel Reese's improvements are tangible things. Like, she's got to become a better shooter. She's a fine free throw shooter. She's got to score layups. But like the things you can't teach, Angel Reese does better than any other big. So if she can figure out the layups, in the next 2 years, the mid-range by year 5, and can start shooting threes by year 6, year 7, then maybe we can start to talk about her being all W first team caliber, because what she does well, no one can stop.